All right, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch a Dark Force drive-in double feature. We're going to watch the one called Weekend Murders. Let's check it out. Film starts out on a golf course. And then, a hand. Apparently it's not the first murder.
That makes three. Three murders, and we're still nowhere.
That's Officer Thorpe.
With,
We then get a little flashback to, I don't know, a week earlier maybe. All these relatives are getting together for the reading of a will.
Child. Hello, Aunt Gladys. How are you? Did you...
Family. Let me introduce Pauline, my wife, the Duchess of Canada.
And that's Barbara, the niece of the deceased.
The only real human being that's worthy of this tribe, Barbara. And I only hope that Daddy remembered you in his will.
Oh, she did. Later on, we get a scream. Turns out that's Georgie in the tub. Georgie! But guess what? Georgie's just messing around. It's all a joke. Why he did this exactly, I don't know.
I told you, Mummy, I'd much rather have a shower.
Did you catch anything?
A lot of jokesters around.
What are you all staring at? Yeah. What the devil's that?
Georgie,
Georgie?
yes.
It's formerly belonging to her mother.
Now, how about
As
the
for
will?
her personal wealth, she demonstrated her contempt for it by leaving this house against my will. I feel it fitting, therefore, to respect her sentiments by not leaving her a penny.
No.
Suppose, finally, that all the wealth and the property which constitute my patrimony go to my niece, Barbara Ward.
So Barbara gets it all.
For example, something happened to her. The inheritance will be divided into equal parts.
Oh, that's not a foreshadowing.
Enough for everyone.
What are you saying, George?
And bodies start piling up.
Well, at least for once nobody will be able to say the butler did it.
It's the butler. There's a missing gun.
She is the lady of the house now. Certainly, Inspector. If you think it might help.
Yes, I think it'll be most opportune.
So he's going to stay on and try to solve the mystery. Georgie's weird.
No, thank you, Mummy.
The shot rings out. And a body is found.
Record the pistol shot, eh? To get through the old recording.
Officer Thorpe seems like he's a bumbling Bobby, but he's actually pretty bright.
There's ample time to mix him with the others and give Collins the way to blow his brains out.
So, since Barbara's got all the money, he's going to try to woo her. So clearly the plot of this movie is one of the members of the household is a murderer. It's kind of an Agatha Christie type thing. Out go the lights. And Officer Thorpe takes a beating, but he does not die.
I opened every single drawer in the ready house, but I couldn't find a suit with this here cloth. What's lacking her back?
Quite. Added to the famous black eye that you insist upon, Paul. It leads us inevitably to an outsider.
It's quite...
Now we have a flashback to our opening scene where the body was found.
Strangled, sir. Exactly how do you mean together?
We were in a room on the ground floor till early this morning, clear.
Quite.
when I was about to leave, the lights went out, and you know the rest.
Isabel's on the floor.
It's Isabel.
Good God, for a moment, I saw that dress and I thought it was you.
No, it's Isabel.
Somebody shot her through the window.
I'm the one.
So he figures out that this telescope might not be all that it seems. Because somebody in that window is who shot Isabel.
Hey, you two there!
Because it's somebody in here that wants all of Sir Henry's money. Every ruddy coin. It is a telescope. Oh.
Yep, there was a gun inside there.
Clever, eh, Inspector? Another stretch of wire.
That's it. Because of those photos. How, Georgie? Isn't that the reason you called me outside just now?
Yes, that's right. And I know what you've been giving me to thank me.
I killed it for you, Anthony, for us!
Great stuff, little cousin. What with a good lawyer and the old balance of the mind disturbed a bit? You should be back in circulation in about 10 years.
So she did it. That's basically our film. All right, let's talk about this movie. It's called Weekend Murders. It's on this Blu-ray here, this double Blu-ray put out by Dark Force. It's one of their drive-in double movies. This one just happens to have a slipcover. This is what it looks like otherwise, almost like there are other Blu-rays. So Weekend Murders. It's kind of like an Agatha Christie, like that 10 Little Indians thing. They made a movie of it called Bay of Blood also, which is also called Twitch the Death Nerve. Basically, we got a family of like 10, 11, 12 people that go to a house, and they start getting picked off one by one. It's been a plot point in movies for many years. It's a British film from 1970 or 72, something like that. A cast of virtually nobody. And the patriarch of the family who's passed away left virtually his entire fortune to his niece, Barbara, cut out everybody else, so everybody's mad at Barbara. They all stay around, and people start getting killed one by one, although we don't get a whole lot of people dying in this movie, maybe 3 or 4, something like that. This policeman named Thorpe, who is originally he's sort of portrayed like a bumbling type cop. He's got some bad teeth and a weird jawline and everything. But he actually trying to figure stuff out. He's actually not that unbright as I thought he was. And he's probably my favorite character in this movie. But the movie itself overall, I just found it kind of slow. It was good for about 40 minutes, in the last hour was just kind of slow. Eventually, they're able to figure it out. It's not Barbara killing everybody, but people realize that if Barbara is dead, the inheritance will be split between everybody else. So it's kind of hinted that somebody wants to kill Barbara, but there are people getting killed. Barbara misses getting shot. It shoots somebody else instead. Thorpe is able to figure out that there's this gun hidden inside this telescope, and it's set to go off. It's wired up and everything. And eventually this other woman, can't remember what her name was, she admits to killing everybody, and she's taken away at the end. That's how our movie ends. That's pretty much it. I think there was a brief nude scene in here, a little bit of blood. If you look on IMDb, the poster for this movie in the main picture for Weekend Murders is pretty cool looking, actually. But again, I found the movie just a little bit slow overall. I really didn't connect with the characters. None of them seemed to be all that likable or fun, except Thorpe. I kind of just dug Thorpe. Again, I was thinking he was a bumbling idiot for a while, but then he started to grow on me, and I liked him. I'm glad he didn't get killed when he got attacked by that dude, or by the killer there. So anyway, I got nothing more else to say about it. It's on this double Blu-ray with Whose Child Am I and Weekend Murders here. This is drive-in number 18. They've released 22 of these as I say this right now, and the 23rd just became available a couple days ago over Labor Day weekend. And I ordered that one as well. So anyway, that is it. Weekend Murders, Whose Child Am I? Again, I like these double Blu-rays that Dark Force put together. So I've cobbled together the whole collection at this point. I will leave a link to that down below. If you're trying to do the same thing that I did, then you should, because it's fun. It's a fun collection to have. Check it out. Leave some comments on what you think about Weekend Murders. Watch it. Bye.